Endure, stuck, sadness, sluggish, defeat. These 5 words can help us describe many situations and feelings we experience in life. Let's explore each one in a simple way, with clear examples, so you can understand and use them confidently. Let's begin with endure. When someone endures something, it means they go through a difficult or unpleasant experience without giving up. To endure is to keep going, even when things are tough. For example, imagine a runner in a marathon. After many miles, their legs start to hurt, and they feel tired. But they keep running until they reach the finish line. They endure the pain and exhaustion to achieve their goal. Another example is a student who finds math challenging. Even when the homework feels impossible, the student works through the problems, endures the frustration, and eventually understands the subject better. Endure is about patience and strength in the face of difficulty. Next, let's look at stuck. If you are stuck, it means you cannot move or progress. You might be physically trapped or unable to find a solution. Imagine trying to open a jar of peanut butter, but the lid won't twist off. You try and try, but it doesn't budge. You are stuck. You can't open it. Stuck can also describe a situation, like when someone is working on a puzzle and can't find the right piece. They feel stuck and don't know what to do next. Or perhaps a person feels stuck in a job they don't enjoy. They want to change careers but don't know how, so they feel trapped and unable to move forward. Stuck is a word we use when we feel unable to escape or solve a problem. Now let's talk about sadness. Sadness is an emotion we feel when something disappointing or painful happens. It's a heavy feeling that makes us want to cry or be alone. For example, when a pet passes away, many people feel sadness. Their hearts ache, and they may shed tears because they miss their beloved animal. Another example is when a friend moves to another city. You might feel sad because you won't see them as often. Sadness is a natural part of life. Everyone feels sad sometimes, whether because of loss, failure, or even a sad movie. Unlike happiness, which makes us feel light and joyful, sadness can make us quiet and thoughtful. But remember, sadness doesn't last forever. It comes and goes. Next, let's explore sluggish. Sluggish describes something or someone that is slow, lacking energy, or moves with little enthusiasm. Imagine waking up on a rainy Monday morning. You feel tired, and every movement feels heavy. Getting out of bed and getting dressed takes longer than usual. You are feeling sluggish. Another example is a river with very little water moving slowly. The river is sluggish, not flowing quickly or energetically. Sometimes, after eating a big meal, people feel sluggish and don't want to do anything energetic. Sluggish can describe both people and things when they move slowly or don't react quickly. Finally, let's talk about defeat. Defeat is the opposite of victory. It means losing or failing to achieve something. If a soccer team tries hard but the other team scores more goals, the first team suffers defeat. They didn't win. Defeat can also describe personal experiences. For example, if someone studies hard for an exam but doesn't pass, they might feel defeat. It's a feeling that comes when your efforts don't lead to success. Defeat can be disappointing, but it's also a chance to learn and grow. Many successful people have experienced defeat, but they use it to improve and try again. Let's review these 5 words with some quick examples. Imagine a young woman training for a big race. She endures tough workouts, sometimes feeling sluggish after a long run. On the day of the race, she tries her best, but falls behind and finishes last. She feels defeat, and sadness washes over her. For a while, she feels stuck, not sure how to improve or move forward. But with time, she endures her disappointment, learns from her experience, and gradually finds new ways to train and get better. Now, let's look at how these words might appear in everyday life. Endure. You're studying for a test, and it's late at night. You're tired, but you endure the exhaustion and keep working. Stuck. You're trying to solve a tricky math problem, but no matter how much you think, you can't find the answer. You feel stuck. Sadness. Your best friend moves away, and you feel sadness because you'll miss spending time together. Sluggish. After staying up late, you wake up feeling sluggish, moving slowly and struggling to focus. Defeat. You play a game and lose, feeling the sting of defeat, wishing you had won. These words can also be used in stories or conversations. Imagine two friends talking. One says, "I feel stuck in my job. Every day is the same, and I don't know what to do." The other replies, "I understand. I've felt sluggish lately too. Maybe we should try something new to get motivated." The first friend adds, "Sometimes I endure the boredom, hoping things will improve. But when I don't see any changes, I feel sadness and defeat." The second friend encourages, "Don't give up. We all go through tough times. Endure for a little longer, and maybe something good will happen." In this conversation, you can see how these words help express feelings and situations clearly. They are useful for describing challenges, emotions, and obstacles. Let's recap with a simple list. Endure. To keep going despite difficulty or pain. Stuck. Unable to move or progress, trapped. Sadness. A feeling of unhappiness or sorrow. Sluggish. Slow, lacking energy or enthusiasm. Defeat. The experience of losing or failing. By understanding and practicing these words, you can better describe your own experiences and empathize with others. Whether you're talking about a hard day, a difficult challenge, or a personal feeling, these words give you the tools to express yourself more clearly. Remember, life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes we endure, sometimes we feel stuck, sometimes sadness comes, sometimes we move sluggishly, and sometimes we experience defeat. But each of these moments teaches us something important about ourselves and helps us grow stronger. So, the next time you face a challenge, remember these words. Endure the tough times. Get unstuck by trying new solutions. Accept sadness as part of life. Overcome sluggish moments with rest and motivation. And learn from defeat to come back stronger than ever.